Hello, my name is Michael Evans. This is Guys on Board. It's one of the things I backed. I've been looking forward to it for a while because they have a reprint of it on Kickstarter as I'm recording. I think it's got a couple days left, so it might even have to be still up when I put the video up, when I actually get around to editing and putting the video up. So if it's still up, I will have a link to the new campaign for the few days in case you catch it just in time. But this is for Deep Madness. It's based sci-fi horror horror dungeon crawl. Now I just got the base game, and this is with the exclusive Kickstarter the stretch goals. I didn't get any expansions, unfortunately. So with the new reprint, I'm going to be getting. I'm hoping to be getting two of the expansions. One of the ones from the old campaign, the something of the deep ones, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one. It's sort of the prequel one to it, to this game. Like it's the one that happened just before this one, and then I'm going to get the faces of the face of the sphere, which is the new one, which has come out for that. I'll probably get the art book because this game looks amazing. I kind of wish I had gotten more stuff in it, got more stuff in the original campaign. But this is this is with just the base pledge. So there's a lot of stuff in this game. If you're a fan of horror, if you're a fan of Lovecraft, if you're a fan of sci-fi horror, this is probably at least look wise going to be right up your alley. Now, we got the rule book. It's a good sized rule book. I think this one, does it have the scenarios as well? Well, it seems it also. I think it's also has the scenarios as well, which is why it's so big. So got the rule book. You got a ton of miniatures. Just the base game. Unfortunately, I think this is Kickstarter exclusive. The whole game is Kickstarter exclusive. You got a bunch of tiles. Supposed to go to retail afterwards. You got some you got dials and tokens and now it was supposed to go to retail. However, after they started producing it, the cost prohibitive to go to retail. They decided it's going to do a Kickstarter exclusive, solely on Kickstarter, which is why they have the second campaign for anyone who missed the Kickstarter. So, like I say, So normally I don't back games if it's Kickstarter exclusive. If the whole game is Kickstarter exclusive. I think partially because if I can't get anything else retail afterwards, I kind of because I don't usually get everything at once. I like to be able to get some stuff from retail afterwards. These are the bases for the monsters, I think. Here's the middles for the dials. Standee holder for the standees. Wait for the doors and stuff. And I think these are for the characters. But like I said, I'm kind of glad that I did get this one. I'm kind of glad that they didn't know they were going to go to retail, because I think I may have regretted not getting this one. Even if the game's not great, the miniatures look amazing. The art looks amazing. But I think the game is going to be fun if I can get it. If I can get it to the table. These. We'll take a closer look in a moment, as per usual. But for now, I'm just going to take a quick flip through. I think this is equipment. this is the back of the equipment, so that's why I wasn't sure. That's what I was saying. I think these are Madness cards. Not sure. The reason I think they're Madness cards is because that looks pretty crazy. I think more Madness cards. This is the opposite of the Madness cards, and I can't remember what they're called at the moment, I believe. And again, that's because it's blue and calm. I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure. I could have them both completely mixed up. And again, we'll get a close look in a few minutes. And I'm not sure what these cards are. We'll take a close look in a couple minutes. I think these are the monster cards. They've got the it's the same on both sides. And then you got the investigator cards. Got the information in the backstory. You have the cheat sheets here. They have the characters, and you have their backstories in the back. And we have some tiles. Stuck together. We'll take a closer look in a minute though, as like I say, this was everything else. That is then we have a couple more miniatures in here. So that was the base game. That was what you get in the base game. A lot of stuff in here. Uncounted Horrors. This is a bunch of more monsters and such. This is Kickstarter exclusive content, which technically all of it is, but this is back when I thought it was going to go to retail. Rules, such for this one. And another scenario. Got some more heroes. Monsters. These monsters on both sides. Some more equipment. And more of the storyline stuff. Not exactly sure what that's for. I can't remember. Don't know what these are for. There's that. There is tokens. and a board. Little creature tokens, little one things, and then see, we got this cat. It's supposed to be brown, but they actually put it in gray. So rather than just say, you know, we got wrong color, sorry, oops, sorry, they actually went and made another one in the right color and set it loose. That was awesome. I applaud these guys for it. Not a lot of the companies would do that necessarily. A little more rings for the monsters. Again, like I say, we're going to take a closer look. Then we have the Endless Nightmare expansion, which I think is more scenarios and such. Yep, this has 3 new standalone standalone scenarios and 6 new investigators, 9 types of monsters. It cost a little bit, but you definitely got your money's worth out of it. I really I love the art in this. Very dark and morbid and very much my style. Gotcha. So many miniatures. Just don't know about playing the game. Damn, I am looking forward to. Also, kind of afraid of painting this this game. A lot of minis in here. A lot of intricate details. You have 3D doors. I've seen some really nice examples of these painted online. Got some monsters. More monsters, but there's the doors in the back. And you got more heroes. I don't know what these cards are for. Probably randomly determining what's coming out, sort of thing. I'm guessing. But like most times, I don't actually know what I'm talking about. More equipment. Like I say, this game, just content-wise, is awesome. More standees for this. Some of the stands you got in there. And like I say, a lot more miniatures. Some of them were really creepy. This guy. So I am really, really looking forward to it. I probably won't get to painting them for a while because I know I'm not up to the skill level of that. However, This game looks so awesome painted. The heroes I'll paint sometime relatively soon, but the actual monsters and stuff I might hold off on until I up my game a bit. Oh no, once I'm more skilled. And then like I say, we got this one because I printed the wrong color. They printed the cat in the wrong color, so they went and made another one for everyone. On top of that, on top of everything we were supposed to get, on top of all the stretch goals we got and everything like that, they decided to give us a free miniature for the next game. One of the next games they're going to be doing is Celestial. I don't know anything about the game. But like I say, so this looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, this is one you have to put together, which means I'm gonna have to figure out how to put it together. I've never really done that before, but well, looks like I'm gonna learn. Now we're gonna go and take a closer look. So we're gonna start out looking at the base game, Deep Madness. Like I said, you got the rules and the scenarios in one book. Oh, I cannot get over how awesome this game looks. If nothing else, it looks amazing. Like, I love a good horror. And this stuff looks like it's right out of a nightmare. It's amazing. I mean, these miniatures. The details. Like I say, even for board games and war games and stuff like that tend to have different standards for miniatures. These miniatures are incredible, in my opinion. Like I say, as board game miniatures go, these are amazing miniatures. And I'm really looking forward to painting these up. I don't like spiders. These things creep the hell out of me. I didn't want to pick it up really. I just kind of wish I had a base. Let's make painting a little easier. Oh, this is awesome. Yes. Oh. Like I say, these miniatures. If nothing else, these miniatures, the art makes it worth the price, in my opinion. This is incredible. Like, I can't even express how much I love these sculpts. Like I've seen a fair bit of Cthulhu games, and like I say, they're okay. Like, I mean, look, you can see the bodies melding into each other, and oh my god, these. I cannot get over how great this game looks. I'm very happy with this, and like I say, definitely going to back. I definitely want to get to those. Like I'm not like there's another expansion they have. I'm probably not going to get the Betrayal at the Oracle. That one I can remember the name of course. The one that I don't really want, and it's not so much that I don't want it because the sculpts looked amazing in that, and the art looks amazing. It's just that it's a weird thing. It takes place inside of the main story. Like the other one takes place before the story, just before the story takes this. The main story takes place. The other one takes place during the story, and that sort of, for some reason, it makes me go, I don't really think so. But this is definitely going to be one that I'm going to try to get on the on our spoiler-filled playthroughs, so we can play through the campaign of this. We'll probably try to play through all the scenarios, including the expansion ones, if I can convince them to do that. Now, like one side is normal, the back side is flooded, I believe, or nightmare version, or I can't remember. Because some rooms flood and some rooms just get turned into complete nightmares, and it's really hard to describe. Like I say, there's a lot going on in this game. Apparently, the rules are pretty simple to learn, from what I understand, but there's a lot going on, and it's just the game is beautiful. From the sounds, what I hear online, and again, keep in mind, what I hear online is from backers, and backers tend to be much more forgiving, including myself, of games they back because, to justify backing them, I suppose. But still, like I say, this game is going. Everything I've heard about it, it's just a real. If you're into this sort of thing, which I am. It's just great. But I love Dungeon Crawls. I love Cthulhu. Like I say, a lot of this is not directly from his works. It's definitely inspired by, but it's not. But it's sort of almost indirect. Like I say, they use a lot of the names from his stories and stuff like that. It's not exactly along the same storyline. It's really hard to explain. It's inspired by, but not part of, maybe. It's not like but it looks like a brilliant game. And one of the expansion that I do really want to back has a miniature called Howard Phillips. Howard Phillips, yes. Basically, H.P. Lovecraft, a miniature for H.P. Lovecraft, and so you can play H.P. Lovecraft in this game. That is not the only reason I want to get that, but it is a big reason. So I don't know. Maybe this is to randomly determine which rooms get flipped. On the back is this. They're all the same on the back. I'm not sure. We got characters. Monsters. I don't know what these are for, but probably randomly determining what you're going to fight, I'm guessing. Pretty sure these are old gear cards, yeah. I do kind of wish they had labels on the back. Just for when we're beginning, but like I say, honestly, once you know which is which and what they're used for, it's easy enough to tell. And I'm probably glad they're not labeled, because it would, it makes it somewhat more immersive, where you just have these plain backs. I'm gonna sync these to more Madness cards. That story, and then it has game effect. Because it seems like a very immersive game. It's trying to immerse me in a story, and from what I hear, like I say, I think these are the opposite of Madness. I can't remember the cold. And this is a very immersive game, and it does that very well, from what I hear. So I am very much looking forward to this. I'm just hoping I can convince people to play it. Like, we can probably, like, we're going to be doing, once we get finished the Dritz playthrough, the Spoilerfield playthrough, we're going to do Betrayal Legacy. After Betrayal Legacy, I like to do this. I like to do well, there's a few things I like to do. This is definitely one of the ones I like to do after that. Maybe not directly after, but soon after. I'm not sure what these are for. And this one has something on both sides. Don't know what this is all about, but like I said, I'm sure the book will tell me. Other than to get people immersed in the story. So like I say, this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. If nothing else, it should be a lot of fun. I believe it's the same on both sides. I got the door ones. The art in this, I know I keep coming back to that, and I keep harping on it, and really, that's what drew me in. I probably would not have backed this if not for the art. I got the characters. See, like Randy Carter, Felicia Armitage. Felicia is not so much, but Armitage. If you're a fan of Cthulhu's writing, some of these names really, stand out to you. And they all have their backstory. And again, you got the cheat sheets. I got a few more monsters. Like, that is the skull. The details are going to drive me in fracking insane. Deep madness just trying to paint these things, but they look so good. Like I say, painting these are going to be I'm definitely leaving the monsters for last. But oh, I'm really excited about trying to paint these eventually, not right away. We'll move on to Uncounted Horrors. And you get the rules for these ones and the new scenario. More counters. New map tile. New monsters. That one's kind of dark. I'm not, but like I said, the rest of the arts I enjoy. More characters. More equipment. More madness cards. More story cards. More whatever these cards are. More minis. More. I mean, that is going to take some work to paint. That is beautifully disturbing and incredibly detailed. That one kind of looks like Venom on a bad day. Not huge, like I say, this one, not hugely a fan of, but, you know, one out of how many? Definitely not bad. That is really nice. In a dark and disturbing way. That is a lot of stuff that I got for my pledge. Like I said, they got the cat in the wrong color apparently. So we got this cat in the right color. So two cats. Considering I'm going to paint them, it wasn't really necessary for me, but other people don't. And it's just easier to, I think this is a round marker, I can't remember. But like I said, a lot of people don't paint, so it's really nice that they went and took that in consideration. Like, they didn't have to. They could have just said, "Listen, guys, we're sorry. This, oopsie," and then went on with their day. They didn't. They went and they fixed it. so that way the backers can have the best experience. And it's the little things like that that make people want to go back and pledge again. Like I say, it's little things like that show they care. They care about the backers. They care about the quality of their games. Because mistakes happen. That's life. It's how you take care of these mistakes. That's what shows. That shows what it's truly made of. Now on to the Endless Expansion. Endless Nightmare Expansion. It almost seems like Endless Expansion because geez, there's a lot of extra stuff in this. Like I say, you can get all of this stuff. You got it in the new campaign. You got to pay extra, but you can get it. Now, I'm not one to usually go on about art, but I mean, this is art that has to be gone on about. Got some of the. I have to go on the hero about that one. I don't really care that much about these. The heroes look cool and all. Like this one, the High Priest guy. He's going to be interesting. He's got an interesting sculpt. But for the most part, not too worried about the heroes. I'm less worried about than I am the monsters. Although the heroes look amazing as well. These things are creepy as all get out too. Like I say, I almost don't want to pick these guys up. This creeps the hell out of me. They did a really good job with these guys. I mean, more of these little guys, and oh my god, these guys are. That is disturbingly beautiful. They have a gun. Oh shit, they have guns. These monsters don't need guns. That's just overkill. More tokens. A lot more tokens. Got the doorways. The doorways look cool. More monsters. Grudge. Purge. Hallucination, Spare, Wrecked, Mortal, Drifter, Unbound, Obscure, Nest. And again, more heroes. Or whatever these cards are for. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe if you want to pick your character at random, you can shuffle these up and deal them randomly. I'm not sure. Show what you have. I honestly don't know. Sure, they serve a purpose. More equipment. Bone saw, double edge. Or Madness cards, I believe. I really, really, really hope to be able to play this sometime soon. Story cards, I think. And then you got the standees. So there's some of the tokens you have that are standees. I guess that's in case you run out of the in case you run out of monsters, standees, and you need to put more monsters in, because you know that seems always all those monster tokens. Yep. This is one of the games you're not supposed to take out all the monsters. You're supposed to like maybe take out one or two monsters while you're running away. So the drones. More creepy ass these things. My God, it's beautiful and disturbing, and oh, I love these miniatures. I mean, it's such an amazing job. I almost dread painting this one. But that would look so awesome painted. Somebody's like, oh my God, I'm not going to do these things justice. Definitely got to go, and I got to learn how to do. I need to learn a lot more techniques in order to get this done. That is insane. That is insane. How cool does look. So that's actually, other than a closer look at the freebie mini I got, which I think is supposed to be him. But so I don't know much about this guy other than it's a new game that's coming out. But that is my unboxing of what I got for Deep Madness. This has been a long video because there's a lot of stuff. A lot of beautiful, beautiful, frighteningly disturbing stuff. But if you like this scene, please like, subscribe, and comment. Look in the comments. Also, we have a Facebook page, which we'll have a link down in the comments below. If you want to come and join that, see, talk to us, see what's going on. Let us know what you think. Other than that, this is McCutcheon the Boards. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.